Hey, pipe smokers in the YTBC. It's been a few weeks. I've been not feeling good. Been uh, pretty sick, and now I'm just kind of dealing with this cough. And did a virtual doctor visit thing, and they said it was a sinus infection. Um, so, but anyways, I'm really missing my pipe. I did smoke a pipe. I think I've had two pipes, two or three, the last few weeks. When I first started feeling kind of sick, I think I smoked a pipe um, during a pipe club board meeting and ended up just smoking the Frostica from Sutliff and Greywoody. And that's a one I always go to when I'm not feeling good because it's like I can, if I want to smoke a pipe, I can normally taste that because it's heavily minted and has the rustica in it and stuff. And it I still really wasn't able to taste that. But I did smoke that. We had an Indiana Pipe Club meeting last Saturday, so of course I wanted to smoke a pipe and ended up just smoking the Frostica, and which I was bummed because Smarty Bob, he had brought a tin of Solani from, I'm not sure when, it was, looked pretty old and it smelled really good from what I could smell, but I just didn't want to waste a bowl on something, if I wasn't gonna be able to really enjoy it. So hopefully I can maybe have a bowl left over at the next time I see him. But so anyway, I just wanted to do a quick couple VRs um, before before the due dates are up. First one is for Mustard Seed Piper on his 1 year of prisoning, which is kind of crazy because I remember when I first started watching his videos. I feel like it's been longer than a year, but I guess it hasn't been, which it's weird. Like I feel like this last year has flown by, but also has gone really slow. Like I missed Muletown this past year, but I went last year. And I feel like last year's Muletown was forever ago. Um, but it's already, almost April and springtime. It's just, time is weird. It's just, it's like it feels like it's flying by, but also going real slow. I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird. Um, so he asked a couple questions, which they're always fun questions to ask. But and I feel like my answers are always the same. But his questions are what pipe you go for, not necessarily your favorite pipe, but just the one that you always go to grab when you want to have a smoke and you're not really trying to think about it. Um, and I have to say, it's this. I don't know. It's a no-name pipe, I guess. It's a kind of a Liverpool shape, maybe billiard. I guess the oval shank um, maybe makes it a Liverpool, or maybe it's a maybe it's a lumberman. I think it's a lumberman shape. But this was given to me from my buddy Russ. Um, he's in the Indiana Pipe Club with me and on the board, and somebody I talked to quite a bit. Um, it's always a good time hanging out. He gave it to me, I think, at the Chicago Pipe Show a couple years ago. Um, he had gotten a bunch of pipes, and he's just been doing, just cleaning them up and doing some different like rustications and stuff like that. So he rusticated the bowl. It's really cool, awesome work. And then he dry cleaned up the stem a little bit, filing it down. Um, so it has some flaws and things, but just a really great smoking pipe. I smoke about anything out of it. I've dropped it a couple times, so it has some scuff marks on the rim, but it's just a great no nonsense pipe. I enjoy every time I smoke it. And then the other question is what tobacco you gravitate to, and it's usually whatever I have open. So right now, currently, I'm going through a couple tins. Sansepolcro, small batch, and then the Firebird Flake, both small batches from Cornell and Deal. So I'm just kind of going through those and trying to get those these tins emptied before opening other things. Like I have a lot of jars. I have a shelf, like a 3-shelf bookshelf thing that's full of jars. Stuff I've tried and smoked a couple times and then put it back and just have been sitting on for a long time, or even just some, the last bits of a tin that I put in there, from some McClellan things that I've been aging for a while that has maybe a couple bowls left. I'm just kind of saving for a special time to smoke. And but then I have my bar and I have a few tins open that are on there, and these are a couple of them that I've been going through. And I got some like Honda Bookshop is opened up, the Cake as well that's opened up, and so just depending on what I'm feeling, I'll just grab something and smoke it. But then I also have smokes that are in some other pipes that are more I guess premeditated, like I feel like smoking this pipe, so I'm gonna grab but I also want to smoke this tobacco that I've half cellared away or something like that. But if I'm just no nonsense, just don't want to think about it, it's usually whatever I have open and then that pipe or something like it. And then his last question is favorite color, and I've never really had a favorite color. But here lately, I've been like no one really asks me what my favorite color is anymore. But having younger kids, it's all about favorite colors and stuff. And so when they ask me what my favorite color is, I always say it's blue and orange, which is Chicago Bears colors. So that's been my go-to answer the last few years. My last VR response for Ed Armchair Piper. He has a giveaway going on as well, and his are always same thing. This is his 6-year anniversary, and the YTPC. And his are always super generous. He has his 7LE Lucite that he gives away from the Pipe Nook, which is always cool. It's always fun to look forward to. But his one question is, what merit badges you would have if the YTPC was like a Boy Scout or Girl Scout kind of club. And I was kind of thinking, like, I don't know, I'd probably have the merit badge for most inconsistent videos. I guess people always have a schedule. It seems like they always post video on Saturday. Like Beans, he always does Saturday videos, and then there's other guys that post a video every twice a week or something like that. But I'm like, I haven't posted a video in probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then sometimes I'll post them, every other day. Just depends on what I got going on, what I want to talk about. But I think I would have the merit badge also for like, because there was a time where the YTPC was like the original YTPC, which was 15, probably almost 20 years ago. And I feel like I was in that. I don't have any videos from that time period because I went through them all and I just deleted them because they're pretty cringy. They were I didn't know what I was talking about half the time. I still really don't. But I remember that time it was I had trying to think of who, holy smoking pipe padre or something. I'm not sure if he does videos anymore. Pipe Friend CHS. He was like the first guy I ever watched in the YTPC. You got a Mutton Chop Piper. He'd be like an OG guy. J Dig HSX, I think is his name. I haven't seen him in years. I don't think he's posted in a long time. I did get to meet up with him one time in Michigan. It was a pretty cool. Went up to Michigan to a cigar shop. Smoking Pipeliner. Shout out to Tade, Smoking Pipeliner. He was an OG guy. What's his name? The Northern Bohemian. Matches 860. All those guys are like the OG years. The first few years of the YTPC, and I feel like I was I started making videos around that time. So, but anyways, that's really all I got for that. Don't make this too much longer. Gonna drinking some tea today because it just makes you, drinking something hot makes you feel a little bit better. But I haven't been drinking, my whole being sick has really put my routine. Just I don't have it anymore. I just been waking up later than normal, or actually, I guess not waking up later, but just leaving work later because the first 20 minutes I'm up, I got a really dry cough trying to get mucus up, and it's been hasn't been pleasant. So hopefully maybe just a few more days of this and I can enjoy a pipe. But I just wanted to do a quick response to a couple giveaways and all that. So hope you guys have been well, and the sicknesses have been far from you. And got Chicago Pipe Show coming up, which I've been wanting to do more promoting on that. Maybe get a couple guys on for an interview or something. But maybe I can get that done here as I start feeling better. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.